Hey guys, we're here at Dominion Beach this week, and we're not really here for any particular reason. Honestly, it started raining, and I came in search of some cover. Obviously didn't find any. The old canteen here is what I was going to use, and it just turned out to be a little too dark, but this is going to be a quick one this week anyway. What I really want to do is say thank you to the 160 plus of you who have signed up for Big Deal's 30 by 30 challenge. I launched it last week on the blog, and the response was incredible. Almost same deal with the weight loss challenge. I launched it with really no expectation. I didn't know if anyone would want to pay attention to this, if anyone would follow along, or if I'd be really just doing this as an accountability thing to myself. But it certainly turned out that there's an interest in this. It certainly proved to me what I thought all along, which was that there are a lot of people out there struggling with weight issues and trying to figure out exactly how it is they can get ahead, and what's not the easiest way, but what's the most efficient and the most successful way to make a change. And all I'm trying to do on this journey, and all I'm trying to do in the 30 by 30 challenge, is show you that whether it's surgery or not surgery, it's not magic. You still have to do the work. This 30 days has nothing to do with the surgery. This 30 days has nothing to do with the scale. I've put it away, and so many of you have put it away as well for the entire month of August, because what we're trying to show is that the plus side of getting out and moving every day, that success isn't defined by the scale. It's defined by a change in you, how closer you feel to each other, how closer you feel to your community, and certainly to your family. It's been awesome to read some of the stuff that people who've been taking the challenge have been doing. Raylene posted the other day that she took her daughter, walked in and asked her daughter if she wanted to go to the driveway and play hopscotch. When is the last time any of us did that? So my challenge to you was ultimately to focus on fun, and you're doing a fantastic job of that so far this week. And I'm trying, I am too. I went to Benyon Picnic Park after April McKinnon posted some pictures of her and her family there last weekend, just before we officially kicked off the challenge. I was blown away by her pictures, and more so even by her determination. She's lost a lot of weight. She's done a lot of hard work. And she understands what it's like to get out there and challenge yourself. And I'm relying on her for a good deal of inspiration, because on my own, without this challenge, it never would have occurred to me to try to hike a 2.2 kilometer trail yet. I know I can do it on the treadmill, but once you get out in the real world, that's a completely different thing. And I didn't think that I'd be ready for that. And, I had a blast. Actually, it's kind of funny. It's pretty steep. It's 2.2 kilometers. You rise to something like 185, 195 meters above ground. And by the time we actually got to that part on the top, the peak that overlooks the Bredora Lakes, I'm a sweaty, huffing mess. I'm incredibly proud. I hear the Rocky music in my head like I just accomplished climbing Mount Everest or something. And then around the corner, basically at a jogger's pace, in these bright blue neon tracksuits, are these, two senior women skipping past me. Good day. Absolutely hilarious. Really, put it in perspective for me that this isn't about comparing yourself to other people. They had a fantastic day. I had an awesome day. We both did the same thing. The person that I'm competing against every day, the person whose ass I'm trying to kick on a regular basis, is the guy who never would have done that. The guy that I was 5 months ago. The guy who, in March, literally the first day that I was on the liquid diet, and I talked about this before, we were at the Inverary up in Bedeck, and we were doing a summer festival there. We had done the morning show, the early show on the Eagle. We had done right from the resort, and we were inviting people out. There was a skating party and everything else. One of the events was a hike of Ishkaban Falls. And, I had to back out of it. I let Nikki do it. We kind of divvied them up because there was no way. Look at me. This is a picture from that day. There's no way that guy was hiking Ishkaban. There's no way that guy was hiking anything. So while this 30 by 30 challenge is all about getting out there and trying new things and getting active, it's also about only judging yourself and your success by yourself. The reason I wanted to do this challenge was so that all of you could feel what it's like to have all of your support. I can't tell you how many times I've been at the gym or here at Dominion Beach on the trail, on the boardwalk, or anywhere, and the thing that has kept me from quitting, the thing that has kept me on task, has been knowing that I have so many of you following along, and I'm trying to prove to you that this is doable, that if you put the effort in, if you just put the work in, it pays off in more ways outside of the scale. And you know, you've gotten me through some pretty dark patches along this, and I've talked about those on the blog as well. And I really hope that you guys can inspire each other and that you can motivate each other the way that you've done that for me. And I hope that my, you know, childlike enthusiasm for this entire project is coming across, and that all of you are getting what this is really about. If you're doing this and jumping on the scale every night, you really are missing the point. I want you to put it away for the month. I want you to see that being active is about living. It's not about not dying. And that's all the weight thing is really ultimately about. And that's been an eye-opener for me, and it's something that really July taught me, because on my own I started getting out more through the month of July and doing things outside. And what that really taught me was that I may have had the surgery because I didn't want to die, but I get up and I go outside every day because I really, really want to live. And I hope you guys all get to see that and experience that with, you know, yourself and your family. So the 30 by 30 challenge has a group on Facebook. That way we're not, you know, lighting the wall on fire every day for Big Deal's Weight Loss Challenge with, you know, updates and pictures and stuff that other people aren't a part of, that they don't want to have their Facebook flooded with. So join the group, follow along, you know, send us a pic or a story every day. Let us know what you've been up to. You can see what the rest of us are up to. And I'm telling you, by the time we get to the end of August, we're going to want to do this again in September. I know it. All right, guys. See you next Friday.